form of Zeek, but the mace tries to move around the side. First face, and it goes even. Ace able to get two, but it's evened up yet again with Arch able to take down BONECOLD, but cNed dashes back behind, one tap, and they manage to make it up to the site, and he can't quite make it happen. Zeek falls, and Navi take the first.
There was a lot of green in that round. So
little tickle on the starxo, but it's BONECOLD to pick up the frag, opening onto X here. Bonus round, obviously, on the cards for Navi. Flashes past, and Ace managed to move through. starxo finds one, but the spray transfer not quite on the ball there. And on left, have they managed to stick it? I don't think it's going to go through. There was just not enough time left in it. The end of come through challenge. cNed takes it down. Watchful from the top, and BONECLOUD doubles up. Finds a third for starxo, and they've gone even. Managed to get themselves the advantage now.
And they're just, you know, holding on. cNed actually rarely missing that shot, but you can hear the time ticking down. cNed getting another kill for himself as well. I don't think it's really going to work in Navi's favor here.
But the Viper wall will fade. Dino able to get a shot through the smoke. Traded off yet again.
Easy way for Navi to actually break into the site either. There's a kill. There's a second one. All right. I said he didn't have the firepower. Maybe I was mistaken, John.
The value of the Sheriff. Oh dear. Zeek has to fall back as well. Looking those shock darts, looking for some spots, but BONECLOUD goes down, and SSK takes away a massive tool for the post plant. Didn't even manage to get the spike in, and now Navi just moving on through. BONECLOUD denied twice now on this Viper. You have to move around carefully. Stop.
By the recon dart, which might force his position somewhat. And there we go.
30 seconds
Kiles
left.
gets him. Dino can't quite land.
Ball starxo holding. Flash, oh, it fades down. Needs to be on the ball, but back up from the other. But Cloud not going to go down without a fight. Now SSK can start to strike. Finds two. Fades away with a dismiss. Back into cover as well. Now 3 players alive for Navi, and SSK isn't done. Looks for more as well. Spots out Cloud. Zeek, sorry, the last player standing for Acend. As they had a good start to it, but trying to take the challenges on the swivel. Look at the Arch, able to get some value here.
So that's going to require a bit more proactivity from Acend, and it's certainly going to pay off so far. And Zeek coming out with the Hunter's Fury. Ascend's going to straight in go with the plant, and Dinks with the opening kill. So Navi, they're putting blood on the board. Who cares about the spike?
They've left 2 kills down now. Zeek, starxo on the off, spots Cloud, turns, beauty. Stinks. Left.
Series to be like this.
Let's take a look at how this pistol's going to pan out. Acend open up with a look out so far for Navi, but they have some info. A lovely one tap, but it's traded and the spike gets dropped. Excellent control right now. A lovely shock dart to tag Dino a little lower. Picks up the spike and now has a little bit more mobility, but the flanks.
We say when they can't afford an operator, you can guarantee he's going to be playing it straight in through the wall. Just narrowly caught the pixel before then. BONECOLD coming up from behind, and Dinks can
with this Spectre, with the Sheriff, with the Marshal even. Goodness me, I'll find it eventually. SSK finds another with the Vandal at range, but cNed will not stop hunting. This guy is on the hunt. He's out on Safari, but 3 bullets is all he needs. Peeks out at the wrong time, and a headshot comes through. starxo flash around the side, moves through, and Arch immediately dispatches with the threat. The Seekers didn't get it done, but now it's traded evenly. And at the back of sight, you still got cNed to worry about. A lot of damage sent on in. Moves through, spots a player, goes for the spray, but Cloud is pinged. The cNed trades it yet again, finds a second, and Arch is dropped along with the Viper's Pit over the top, the tail.
I actually didn't use the Neural Theft a ton on the first.
Most of Navi don't get to finish their rounds either, but it looks actually unfound. Oh, caught on the rope, but sprays one.
Oh my god.
Gets 2.
Put it out by the Neural Theft. cNed is just coming straight up to
Send. He looks to get a little bit more going as well. Flash through, and starxo able to take down Arch. cNed challenging, and yet again finding the kill. starxo operating around this Viper wall perfectly. They are for Dino. There's the intel. Moves faster, gets 1. Looks for a second as well. Knows that he's playing close as well. Pulling out the classic, trades it out. This is a really heads-up swap. The positions are known. Moves through, again fakes it. 40 seconds, a lot of time to play with here. Dino around the flash in response, but nothing to be found for Dinks as he moves on through. Trade.
Knowing that you can actually make that rotate. On the other side of things, you can actually see the rotate being made up through the defender spawn. All right.
The Guardian himself, cNed.
Oh,
starxo's
no.
not going to let it slip either. Cloud is going to go down, and now it's just Dino with it all to do, and no one to do it with. Looks to try and challenge versus 3. The spray is just chaotic.
it's a minor change, but it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to pan out.
Down the corner, BONECOLD able to even things up. Dino goes down. The tailwind into the cloudburst isn't going to see them safe there. And Acend rack up 3 quickly. Arch, the last to keep things put into the hands of Zeek. Traded on over. And the reload has to come through. They know that it's pretty safe after the mag gets empty.
Over in mid, but now that's been dealt with. Maybe they can get in, but not if Kiles. Work out for Navi. cNed just using the updraft, getting some information, but it's going to be Cloud landing the kill. starxo to return, and you can hear...
Not available to Acend.
I mean, they might be able to figure out BONECOLD's location here if that Killjoy utility does get self, as the attackers start to move over towards A, and we've seen... They make their way
through.
in.
Oh, finally. cNed
30 seconds.
Looking for the post and allows the player up on high to move on in. Cloud goes down to a body shot. SSK able to trade it. 1 for 1 so far, and now it's just cNed with it all to do with the knives. In tow, needs to turn the corner, misses the shot, but stops the defuse. Will be able to get another shot moving around the corner, but it's that time! Did the defuse come through? Empress from Zeek. Looks to turn the corner, Arch finds it, gets the shot, but now they know where Arch is, and it's an easy triple turn. But here's the Hunter's Fury, and there's the Bulldog from D. Certainly not against Acend to know how to play this one. SSK gets value.
Do have a res on the side of Navi. You have to, well, not anymore.
Really is slow. And I mean, this is what we talked about, Navi being ready and waiting to capitalize on mistakes, and SSK ready and waiting to spot the skull of Zeek. And the res immediately invested, getting back to full force. They have got their Hunter's Fury as well. cNed dispatched, and Cloud finds a second. SSK triples up and need it. This is real good for Navi, but there's the headshot coming through. Traded out close behind the wall. In a pretty known position, but still very difficult to deal with. Shots up top as well for starxo. Through the Viper wall, finds 3 on the round. 2 answered. 4-3, but time is ticking away. cNed plays close, spots a player, finds 1. Wall is invested as well as Dino shuts it down for cNed up top. Spray down through the gap, looking to try and stick this defuse. 2 players are alive, needs to find the angle. They stick the defuse. Dino is just going to make it happen, and Navi again sneak it away. For enemies, trigger discipline. Waiting for his team to get in position. They need to strike at the right time, and exactly that happens. They move through. They're already... Zeek sprays down around the corner. Knows there's a player up on high, tries to line soon.
Player standing.
Unfortunate loss there down for cNed. That's going to mean everything is here on to Kiles. Gets 1. He can send out his dart, and because Cloud is on the spike, he does actually get spotted out. Now we put it in this id. There's still a great...
The wall in this round because you need to drops back, drops away, and now needs to challenge underneath it. With the toxin going down, the reload's in good timing, and BONECOLD finds 1-2, but reloads himself. The judge is there, and now it's cNed in a 1 versus 1. Sniper versus shotgun as the res comes through. Bulldog back in play, has the angle, misses the shot. cNed now in a 1 versus 2, looks to challenge and lines him up. In position, but so cNed spots a player, jumps around. Really not going to go well. starxo. Oh no. Ed. Just falling back, letting the rest of the team run into the crossfire. A formidable performance moving through, pretty coordinated. Yet to be planted, but it's only a matter of time. Zeek taken down on the flank as well, and the threats that Acend have will not go unnoticed. cNed now back up to face, but Cloud wins the trade, however, is going to try and stay passive. Arch, though, not going to let...
Tons of utility. I mean, BONECOLD doesn't even have a life.
So SSK moving on in, first to face, but it's 2 to go. We're going to try and challenge here. Zeek finds first, and now Navi need to get this
back.
Look at SSK. He's baited everybody from Acend to move on through. Will go down, sure, but BONECOLD now with a lot to do. Will be able to... On the high ground. Spots the turret. Will take it down and swings out wide for BONECOLD. Gets taken down by Dinks. The defuse tapped, and starxo finds Navi. Cloud will fall, and now up on high, starxo caught Hunter's Fury to isolate some of these defensive positions, but cNed over the top, traded it off. Arch finds 2. This guy is king of the double spray down, looks for a 3rd as well, but it's Zeek to find Dino, and BONECOLD to get 1 more. BONECOLD finally taken down, and now it's Zeek with it all to do, can only find 1, and
back towards that perimeter, and it's allowing Navi to pass through. There's the kill coming in from Arch, and this could be where things start to come in.
Zeek needs to stand up into the cloudburst, gets the spray. cNed's there as well with the operator to try and chime in to boot.
And because of the position of the cloudburst.
Oh, sort of presence. Don't know if they know that a player has turned the corner, but moving back in might have just afforded them an opening for Acend to come back through. 1 player goes down. cNed spots another. BONECOLD able to rack up yet 1 more, and Cloud now last standing yet again. 1 shot's good. Hedging. a little bit, but they have moved mostly over towards the A site, and it's Fury. The res is in as well. BONECOLD back into the fight, and it's going 1 for 2 right now as Navi get the better end of the deal. Kiles finds a second as well. Now it's just cNed and Kiles left alive, left standing, full HP, and the operator in hand. cNed will not go down without a fight. Will not go quietly into this. High moves all the way in, but SSK gets the better end of it. Navi with the first pick and finds the second as well. Cloud's doing work for his team to anchor A. At the back, Kiles finds one, pushes through, and zeek gets a second. Dismiss away, and we're evens. Cloud, though, ever vigilant as zeek finds yet another. Yet to really chime into the game, but all the timing on this one, giving them the old do-si-do, the rope-a-dope, but doesn't check up and instead goes down. Kiles will go... Nerves potentially setting in here, but around the corner, starxo gets a beautiful lineup, triples it up as well, and looks for a fourth, finds it up top. This radar is absolutely incredible. Spots 1, 2, and that's all he needed to do. Gets away with it as well. Scot-free. Beautiful start. And what more can Navi do? They take down SSK. It's a back now. They've managed to get a little bit of an opening, and they find Dinks as well. At the back of sight, they spotted Cloud.
Ideal. Archer's actually just spotted his...
To get that answer is to wait and see. Acend, though, potentially with their own sneaky beaky angles. Looks for one dismiss around the corner as well, but it's traded. A really...
would like, or set themselves up wherever they would like.
Fine one. Onto Dinks. Looks for the dismiss. Straight on through. Triple kill. Reposition here. Has the spike in tow, but gets spotted out. And Kiles. They need to trade. They need to get an answer here, and zeek will do just that. Finds two. BONECOLD with another. And starxo tries to turn the corner. The spike yet to get planted. Spotted out. And wide swing from Bone.
Hope to take this through into map number 3. Going to go. That's something else, but... the alarm bot is going to get triggered, and there's the opportunity.
Potential here. They try and move back. cNed locks it on onto Arch. The spike has been planted in the meantime. SSK looks for the spray. Racks up 2 as well. It's a triple kill on the round. Knives out, up high, right click. It's good. And 4 kills now found. Looks for the 5th. High, and instead it's down low. He needs to be worried about. Cloud covers the off angle, but cNed's managed to get the high ground. starxo's there as well. BONECOLD to rally in. The wall not...
Things coming all the way around. Stopped now that the wall's gone back up. Time is ticking down. Dinks gets a kill, but Duno to be the next one to fall means it's all on Dinks.
And he's just going to drop the Viper's Pit. Will get felled, though, and it's now 1 versus 2.
Work for him right now. They tried to force him out with the shot dart, but zeek's going to be the one to get the opener.
Excellent into the deal right now. Strong right now, but Duno may be able to get the shot here. BONECOLD there as well. Up high, spots the elbow, will find one, knows there's another player, should do certainly that there's one more lower, and starxo falls, a triple kill, and Acend able to win it out. It's 2-0 against the CIS region. Navi will fall, and Acend put themselves 1 step closer.